Right, BMW 550 alternator replacement. People have been saying the engine needs to come out, but we are going to find a way to do it without doing that. So, yep, this is us just starting. I'm going to get some stuff out of the way. Cool. So T60 is the size for the drive belt tensioner. Okay, just on the side of that pulley there. That gives you an idea of your belt routing as well. Cool, and we're going to turn that clockwise to loosen the belt. Alright, drive belt off. Also got the airbox and stuff out of the way, just to, and of course the air hose off, just to give a bit of room. Simple stuff to take off, just get it out of the way. Okay, underneath we've got our plate off here. Make sure that goes back on before you drive it. There's a warning there about it. It's part of actually the structural integrity. We can see somebody's been at this car before. We know there's a long history of people having a go, but we're starting again. Cool. So we've got this idler pulley right on the front, so we're just going to flip the cap off that and undo that one there, get that out of the way. We'll find out. Cool, so that one is, whatever the heck size this is, 47. So need to get the power steer pump down out of the way. There's a nut up here and a bolt that goes through just above it there. Okay, so it's up by 13mm, but we need to be able to twist this down so we can get it out of the way, so we need sway bar out of the way first. Okay, so sway bar's off. Pulled this down out of the way now. Okay, so if we look up through here, you can see that stud there where I've taken the nut off. Okay, up in there. Alright, so that is the power feed. Make sure you have the battery disconnected, which is in the boot, before you touch that, so you don't arc it out, because that is the battery feed. So we'll loosen that off now while it's still mounted. There is another plug on, so here is our new alternator. So you're going to have another plug here. This is that one that's just been undone, but we'll worry about that when we pull it out, so we can get at it. We can't get at it at the moment, so we have this bolt here that goes through, and we're going to have another one up the top here to undo as well, which we'll do from the top. Cool, so next thing is this bolt here. Okay, so sorry, that top bolt is actually accessible down here because it goes right in there. Okay, so right there, that's that other one, so both those are out now, so we're up to working this off here. Okay, and hopefully pulling it out through this gap without having to take this hose off, because that will be feeding oil down to the pump. Okay, so at this point, so what we did was we pried it off to the side enough to clear that mount, and then it just kind of drops down once you get that mount clear. Okay, and then we've pulled it forward, okay, and into this position here, and now that we're in this position, now we can get at our plug on the back here. Okay, up in here, we'll have a pull tab on top of it there, so we're going to get that plug off and then down through here. Okay, there we are on the bench. That came out there easy as. And that we haven't even so much as undone an engine mount to lift the motor or anything. That's just comes straight out there. So that's that other plug there with the tab on it. You can actually bring it a bit further down and turn the alternator so it faces you, if you like, to get that off. It's actually pretty easy. You could totally do this at home if you got a bit of nous about you. Cool, so now the new one's going to go in, just repeating those steps in the opposite direction. Okay, so the other thing to watch out for on these is oil leaks. A lot of these alternators fail because they get full of oil, and these motors are really common for leaking oil into the alternator. So the chain cover can leak at the front of the motor, and also the bracket that the alternator mounts to, where it goes onto the side of the block. So if you have an oil leak there, you need to repair that as well. But otherwise, I hope this has helped you out. Don't forget to click a like and subscribe for more real tips from real mechanics.